Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Weeknights. I am JD, aka He Who Pods. Glasses on today, again. So yeah, rear view mirror as well.
And I'm Dash, aka Dashing D, aka the real king of R&B, aka cool grandma not really, aka hangry if you're nasty.
Angry is dangerous.
Yep, let's get started.
Yep.
Mhm.
So I got a little post here from Vanity Fair
Ooh.
that I'd like to read. It
Read.
says Beyonce expected to perform Freedom, her song,
Uh-huh.
at Kamala Harris Houston rally. Sources tell TF. Oh, sorry, VF, Vanity Fair.
Okay.
I was like, TF, what the hell?
Who
Who's
is
TF?
that?
I don't even know that. You know them niggas? Anyway, it says Beyonce will take the stage alongside Kamala Harris at a Houston rally on Friday night. That's tonight.
Oh, it is tonight. Okay.
We didn't even know. Oops. So I
Alright.
guess we all will find out in real time if this is true or not. If it ain't true, our comments are going to be quite interesting. Anyway,
Well,
the Houston
apparently,
native
sorry. Please carry on.
The Houston native is expected to perform Freedom, which has become something of a personal theme song for the Harris campaign.
Mhm. It has. You
A
didn't know that?
personal theme song for the campaign.
I mean, yeah. I think
Personal
that.
it tells you about individuality. Personal theme song
No,
for the
I think
campaign.
I think it means that it's personal to the campaign. Like this is the campaign song. We all know that it's the campaign song. We hear it every time she's walking out or in her ads or since the beginning when she made her announcement. That's been the song. So I I think the way they said it is okay. I get why you're saying what you're saying, but I also think you're taking it a lot more literally than it's meant to be.
All right. The Grammy winner's appearance follows rampant rumors
Rampant.
that she would be a surprise performer at the
Who
Democratic
wrote
National
this?
Convention back in August.
Somebody with
That is
very colorful
hilarious.
language wrote this. That is a
Indeed.
writer. Okay. Rampant.
Indeed.
Love it. So
That's
is
a
that it?
post.
That's the post? Okay, well, yeah, so the rally apparently is tonight and it's well, I'm sure y'all already know it's free to get in, but it does say that it's going to be live on her YouTube channel. So
Beyonce or Kamala?
Kamala. So if Beyonce is there, then that will be live as well. Um,
You gonna tune in and check it out?
I have a very short attention span for things like this, so I don't like what you just did. I don't like your ways. I have a very short attention span for things like this, so I might turn it on in the background. But I will probably do 500 other things. I can't just sit there and watch a campaign rally. I just can't.
I mean, you see what talking about it just did to me, so you know.
Right.
Nah, I'm
I
just
can't.
kidding.
And I'm not, averse to the talk about politics or anything like that. I just don't those things like where you have to like, really pay attention and focus on. You know how hard it was for me to watch the DNC coverage? And I watched it cuz I just felt like it was not only historical, but I wanted to see what was up. But it was difficult the one night that I tuned in. So it's challenging for me to watch things like that. But I don't know if the girls send out a bat signal about what's going on over there, or if Eyewitness Mom is like, "Hey, I'm watching this Kamala rally," which she probably will be, and she says, "Oh, Beyonce's performing or whatever," something interesting happens, sure, I'll tune in. I'll head to YouTube and tune in. But I'm probably gonna catch up on whatever shows I didn't see this week, because fall TV is here. So
Yes, it is. I heard Aaron Rodgers is done or almost done.
the football player.
The show, yeah. Aaron Hernandez. I'm sorry,
Oh,
not Aaron Rodgers. I apologize.
it's like Aaron Rodgers.
I'm sorry.
What he do?
I'm still in bed under the covers,
Hear you. I just,
plucking the covers.
I
Anyway,
just,
I heard Aaron Hernandez is done or about to be done.
yeah,
We gotta get on that.
yeah. I need to watch. But yeah, I've been watching my shows, my dramas.
I look forward to hearing all about them on the Hardly Minding My Business podcast.
Absolutely, some of them I can't talk about because people might question my political affiliation. But
So
but some of them
listen, just make sure you release the pod after November 2nd, and it won't even matter.
right. I will also resume wearing my Ralph Lauren red hat.
Oh yeah, no red hats until after November
After
5th. I'm sorry, November 5th, not 2nd. November 5th.
yeah. After election day, I will, depending on how the pendulum swings, I will resume wearing my hat. Because I looked at it today and I almost put it on now, and I was like, not yet. Not yet. But anyway, this should be interesting. I mean, I don't, yeah, it would be nice if Beyonce, came down from the heavens above to grace the rally with her presence, but I won't hold my breath. I mean, TMZ got it wrong the last time, which I think is really funny.
Yeah.
And even though, there were rumors that perhaps TMZ was set up for failure, but that's their business. I just, I would like to see it. Like, I don't believe it until it actually happens. We have been told that Beyonce was going to be places many times before, and then she's not there. But I will call out the fact that no one from her camp has denied it. And they vehemently denied it the last time.
They did.
Vehemently. Anyway, what do you think?
I think, all right, if she's gonna perform, go get him, B.
Okay.
That's I ain't got a lot to say here. If she's gonna perform, then great. If she's
Right.
not gonna perform, then people are
Not,
gonna be in trouble probably.
probably.
But I
Well,
do know
uh-huh.
that we will find out very
Tonight.
soon if it happens or not.
Yep. We sure will.
Yep.
Speaking of finding out things, are you gonna find out about Cruel Intentions when it comes out? Did
And
you hear about this? Wait, were you a Cruel Intentions fan, the first one, when it came out in the 90s?
not really.
Really? What a great film. What a cult classic. I loved Cruel Intentions. But
I'm not. You asked me about in the '90s, so I answered. In the '90s, nah, I wasn't really checking for Cruel Intentions in the '90s.
I hear you. I think it was in the 90s.
Later on, I saw it.
Well, okay, I don't mean I mean the one that came out in the 90s. Not did you like it? Or is that still a no?
That was cool. It was
Okay.
cool.
Well, turns out that they're making Cruel Intentions a series. This is the reboot of that movie. Um,
Right, I got something pulled up.
oh, me too.
All right, go ahead.
No, you go.
All
Am-
right.
Amazon Amazon is
Prime Video is taking us back to the world of deception, seduction, and manipulation with its upcoming Cruel Intentions TV remake. And the first trailer is here. We didn't watch it.
we didn't watch
The
it. No.
series brings a fresh take on the classic tale, complete with new faces, but it
Huh.
but it still has a few nods to the original that fans of the 1999 film will definitely appreciate.
Yeah. So Sean Patrick Thomas is in it. You know, if you were a Save the Last Dance fan,
Who was it? Come on,
Barbershop.
man.
I mean,
I
he's
saw
done.
Save the Last Dance in theaters.
Did you?
I was on a date.
I was just about to ask you, were you on a date with a with a young whippersnapper?
Well, yes, because I too was a young whippersnapper
Right.
at that time.
Mhm. I don't
Yep,
think
and
I've
there
done.
we were, us two young whippersnappers
Mhm.
going
In
to
the
see Save the Last Dance.
watching a young Kerry Washington do her
Yep,
thing. Anyway,
indeed.
it was Kerry Washington, right? I think so. She was the sister. All right. So
I was about to say, wasn't it a black guy and a white girl?
yeah, but his sister, pretty sure was Kerry Washington.
Yeah, not relevant at the moment, but
No, but I just she was. She's so much more seasoned today than she was then. That's why I brought her up. But anyway, so it's coming out November 21st. It's gonna be a series. Um, they basically say the premise is two step siblings at a Washington, D.C. college have worked hard climbing the Greek life social ladder on campus, and after a hazing incident goes wrong, the two will do anything it takes to maintain the status they have achieved and set their sights on seducing the vice president's daughter. So that's the premise. Sounds like Cruel Intentions. I'm
yeah.
curious though how this is gonna go. I feel like today some of the liberties that were taken back then with certain shows and movies that are geared towards teens, the soapy teen dramas, I feel like they're different today. They're not as salacious. I mean, there's still drugs and sex and all of that, but I
I'm
feel
about to
like
say,
it's a
doesn't
bit toned down.
doesn't um isn't Euphoria like supposed to be a one of those shows, and isn't it full of
Yeah,
Isn't it like the craziest shit on TV allegedly? Like,
yeah, I guess so. And Euphoria is about addiction, so it lends itself to a lot more, and that's also Max. So I feel like, or HBO. So I feel like that's already in a class of its own. HBO programming ever since we were kids has always been like there's always been like an asterisk there because they could pretty much do whatever they want over the years. Didn't really
right,
matter.
but Prime Video could do whatever they want too, no?
They can, doesn't mean that they will, but we'll see. The reason I say that too is because, and this was actually on Max, but things like Gossip Girl, where they've done like a reboot of Gossip Girl and whatever, I feel like though the older shows got to go way, way, way over the line, and I'm not necessarily saying that they should, but they really can't. Like we live in a
But
different
is
world.
Gossip Girl a good example? Wasn't that good, clean television? Like,
Clean? No.
I didn't watch it. I'm just,
Gossip Girl was not clean. It was not good,
oh, okay.
clean television. There was nothing wholesome about Gossip Girl.
All right. Well, that's what happens
Um,
when you don't watch it, because that's what I thought, and I clearly am uninformed.
there was everything under the sun that you could think of in a teen drama. It was there. There was drugs. There was sex. There was sleeping with other people's boyfriends. There was sleeping with teachers. There was SA. There was abuse. There was everything, everything under the sun. That's why I say like Gossip Girl couldn't. They couldn't create the same Gossip Girl this time around that they did before. It just wouldn't have parents would have freaked out.
Well,
But
we'll see what, Amazon comes up with, today's trying not to get canceled rules.
yeah, I will give this
You
a
know.
chance.
Oh, you gonna watch this?
I'll check it out.
Brave you are.
8 episodes. It's fine. You could probably
And see
watch it in a day.
now that I appreciate.
Mhm.
And that's what I was gonna say is I hope it's a short series. Now that I like, and that is something that I could get with.
Yeah.
I like when the shows today are 10 episodes or less.
Yeah.
And I don't gotta go in there and be ready for 21 episodes.
Yeah. I agree. And that's why I watched it. If it was going to be like 20, 22 episodes, no. But this, I can stomach this for a few hours. Because that's probably all it'll take me to watch.
Oh yeah, you'll bang it out in a day.
Yeah, give me a rainy Saturday or Sunday where I don't have anything to do. Easy. Easy. But yeah,
Got
I'll
it.
report back when I watch it. I'll let y'all know. Anyway, we gotta move on. So, what?
You're right. That was just funny.
All right, so let's talk about the Ebony Power 100 list.
What the hell is that?
Ebony puts together a list of 100 people who are doing their thing and who deserve to be recognized. I think there's a
And
whole
how often do they put this list out? Annually?
sound like my boss when I don't have all the answers and I'm
Oh, I don't really know about this list, honestly. So I figure, you could educate me and the fans.
I'm kidding though. But okay, so I'll just read this because this is on the main page and I think this sums it up. It says, since 1971, Ebony Power 100 has evolved from Ebony Magazine's most influential Black Americans list into a celebrated symbol of Black expression and cultural impact. Over the years, Ebony has grown beyond the pages of a magazine into a powerful media brand that continues to elevate Black voices and celebrate the Black expression across various platforms. Through Ebony Power 100, we highlight our abilities to affect change, inspire others, and shape culture through various forms of expression. We invite you to join us as we pay tribute to the significant influence, achievements, and contributions of exceptional individuals within our community. These remarkable people are making a lasting mark in history and shaping a brighter future for next generations.
Okay.
So, not something we've talked about before, but I felt like the list was cool. And, one of your faves is on the list too. So, I felt
Yeah.
like, we should
That's
talk
how I
about
got
it.
word about the list. They posted it and I was like, oh, maybe you want to talk about this. And you were like, ooh, I like this list.
Yeah, and then I discovered that someone I know personally is on the list too. And I was like, oh, okay. This is cool. Oh,
Moving on up.
but, okay, so there's different categories. I'm just gonna run through it really quick. There's artist in residence, Asia Monet, Brandon Jacobs Jenkins, Chloe Arnold. I'm sorry, there's not a better list, so I have to scroll through. Gabriel Moses, Jeremy Pope, Kennedy Ryan. I've been reading Kennedy Ryan's books.
Nice.
Yeah. Kenny Leon, Malia Joy Moon, Paul Tazewell, Trinity Joy, and that is that part of the list. I don't like the way this site. I wish they had a way to just break it out. Um, okay, there's a business disruptors list. You know what? I think Vanity Fair broke out the list. Hold on. Sorry, Ebony. I tried to go straight to your site, but oh, Variety did. Okay, here we go. All right. There's a Generation Next category. Angel Reese, Ira Star, Doechii, Gabby Shepard,
Yeah.
Genesis Butler, Kai Cenat, Lotto, Monet McMichael, Quincy Wilson, and Uncle Waffles.
Look at that list.
That's some good names,
Squad.
right? Yeah.
Squad.
Influential creators: Aurora James, Aaliyah J, Funny Marco, Gerald Cooper, Kalana Barfield Brown, Keith Lee, Cammie Crawford, Kwame Onwuachi, Micah McDonald, Sean Bankhead, and Wayman Bannerman.
Your guy.
Keith Lee is having a great week. Kenan Thompson played him on SNL over the weekend.
Yeah, we should
Now
probably
this,
talk about that on Monday.
yeah, we should talk about it for sure. I know a lot of these names. Kalana Barfield Brown, I have been following her for years. She's an icon in the fashion world.
Okay.
So I thought that was super cool. I read that one. Entertainment powerhouses: Cord Jefferson, Gail King, Kenan Thompson, Kerry Washington, Maya Rudolph, Ryan Coogler, Taraji P. Henson, Tasha Smith, Vince Staples, and Snoop Dogg.
That's an interesting list.
It is an interesting list.
Or interesting group, I should say.
Music innovators: Charlie Wilson, Coco Jones, Connie Orlando, Jason J. Carter, Maurice Motown Lee, Steve Canal, and Troy Brown, John Batista, Metro Boomin, Rob Gibbs, Samara Joy, SZA, and Tyler the Creator.
Another interesting batch.
Media mavens: April Ryan, Jennifer Hudson, Joe Budden, Keke Palmer, Lindsay Peoples, Nina Parker, Shannon Sharp, Sydney Madden, Tank, and Jade Valentine, and Tasha McCaskill.
Yo, look at Tank making the list. I mean, Joe Budden
Tank
got to
and
be.
Jade Valentine.
That's true.
They made
Yeah.
the list together.
Right. Oh, because they're co-hosts, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's what's up. I think that's super fly. But yeah, I mean, Joe got to be on the list. And look at Keke.
Why wouldn't Keke be on the list?
Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? I just want to
Nina
be the guy, Keke
Parker.
Palmer. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
Nina Parker, April Ryan, Shannon Sharp is having a banner year. So, he's there too. Those are some great names. STEM trailblazers will probably not know these names, but I'm going to read them anyway. Dr. Ayanna Elizabeth Johnson, Calcia Johnson and Nakia Johnson, Sierra Imani May, Dr. Ebony Brown, Hemin Bekele, Jasmine Lawrence Campbell, Dr. Kalia Braswell, Professor Leslie Loco, Dr. Melissa B. Davis, and Dr. Tiara Moore. I think
gotcha.
it's important
I
to
think
say
I
that.
think I do know one of those names.
Oh, you do? Community Crusaders, Arian Simone, Austin Taylor, Damon Hewitt, Gina Duncan, Congressman Hakeem Jeffries, Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett, Kelly Robinson, Stephanie Brown James, Wawa Gatheru, and Governor Wes Moore.
Definitely know some of those names.
Yeah. Leaders in sports: Asia Wilson, Dawn Staley, Jalen Hurts, Jalen Brown, Jordan Childs, Kimberly Brown Davis, Noah Lyles, Sha'Carri Richardson, Stephen Curry. I always want to read it. That's Stephen. Stephen Curry and Tony Clark.
Another interesting group. That was a good group.
Question. Never mind. I was like, Stephen Curry never made the list before? That's interesting.
Does it say he never made the list before?
No, but I just assumed so. But yeah, so
Why is that the assumption?
I don't know. I just assumed it.
Oh,
We shouldn't assume, but I did. Um, I think this is a solid list.
I think so too. That was the 100?
Yeah, I think so.
Sweet.
I don't think I missed anybody, but
What's
that's
up?
the
You good?
list.
Your man is over there telling you to hurry up and finish the pod. Keep looking over there.
I had a work emergency today, and I'm looking at my work computer to see if anybody messaged me. Thank you very much.
It's all throughout the pod. You just
Because I can see my work computer from here.
yeah, no, Beyonce's gonna perform. Yeah, no, it's true. I mean, maybe TMZ said it. Who knows?
I'll be sure to make this a clip. Ridiculous.
Jeez.
Ridiculous. Anyway, I think this is a great list. I think it's solid. Um, a lot. I like that it's broken out into different categories. I know, like Forbes does
I
something
actually hate
similar.
that, but that's fine.
Hmm.
If it's your 100, just give us your fly 100.
Oh, well, I guess by giving it categories, it speaks to the criteria, right? So, like, these people are doctors or health professionals or whatever. These people are business people. These people are singers, or these are sports people that we're highlighting. I kind of feel like it's okay to do that. I
Yeah,
think
it's
when you
smart.
start getting
I just
too
don't like it.
granular, or I think if you number the lists, I think that's different. But
I don't even
but
think you needed to number it. Just these are the 100 people we feel are killing shit and we want to recognize.
right, I'm saying I don't think you should number a list. I'm saying you should. It's okay if you throw the names out there, but I feel like the categories are okay because it speaks to their criteria. We're often given lists and they're kind of mushed together, and we don't know how they came to the conclusions that they came to. The
That's
list
true.
would probably seem a little bit more abstract to us if it didn't have categories, I think. But
It's smart. I think it's smart. I just don't like it personally. It is a smart way to do it.
I hear you.
Especially because you may not give a fuck about the entire list. So you could just be like, man, where's the section I care about? Oh, got it. Okay, let me see who's here.
Which is why I made sure I read the whole list because I think it's important to speak people's names. I don't know all of the names on the list, but and perhaps our audience doesn't know all the names on the list too, but this gives you an opportunity to seek out what these people do and what they're, it might be something of interest to you or people of interest to you. I didn't want to, for this particular thing, isolate names that we knew and not give credit to the other people who were being honored as well, because I thought that was really important. So,
No, I agree.
you know what? On that note, I think I'm done here. I think I'm done here. Do you have anything
Oh,
else to
man.
say?
No, it's a good list. It's a good list. I mean, yeah, it's smart to do it that way. It makes sense for multiple reasons. I just feel like you could have just gave us the 100 because if you're just recognizing these people and giving them uh their flowers, so to speak, and saying like, "Yo, this year y'all are killing it." I don't think you need to break it down. Just give us a list. But I totally see the other side where it's smart for multiple reasons, like we just said. Shout out to everybody on the list. They indeed are killing it. The ones I know, yeah, they sure are.
Yeah, well deserved.
Um, and I would like to say good shit, Ebony.
Yeah,
Because sometimes we get a list and it just be some old bullshit.
yeah.
We
Sometimes.
be looking at the list like, we got to talk about this list, really? This the shit that we got to talk about?
That's
So
why I
I feel
feel
like
like
this is
it's
this
good.
was a balance. Oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say that's why I feel like this is good because it's well rounded. Nigga. I can't stand you.
Oh man. Mm.
End the show.
I just was saying I feel like it's a good list. It's well rounded. It ain't some bullshit. But anyway, we out of here. We'll see y'all on Monday.
All right.
Have a good weekend. Thank you for joining
Bye.
us. This has been Weeknights. I couldn't even say it the right way. Adios.
Goodbye.